We all know that terrible feeling. Tossing, turning, and the clock ticking. Your mind is racing. You are exhausted, but your brain refuses to shut down. But eventually, you drift off. Sleep is the ultimate reset button for life. Every living creature needs it. It cleans toxins and repairs your memory. But what if that button broke? What if you could never sleep again? Ever? Imagine being awake for weeks, months, until your mind completely collapses. This is not a nightmare. This is a real disease called Fatal Familial Insomnia. It is one of the rarest and most terrifying genetic curses in human history. It kills you by taking away your ability to go unconscious. There is no cure. But how does it work? To understand, we must look at the proteins in your brain. Your body is built by proteins. They are like tiny machines that fold into shapes. We have a protein called Prion protein. Usually it is harmless and sits on neurons. But in FFI patients, a genetic error makes one protein fold wrongly. This is the scary part. The bad protein acts like a zombie. It converts others. One bad protein touches two. Two touch four. It is an exponential chain reaction. These proteins are sticky. They clump together to form toxic piles called plaques. These piles are poisonous to neurons. They block signals and kill brain cells. Eventually, the brain looks like a kitchen sponge, full of holes, literally. But FFI is unique. It attacks one specific part of the brain, the thalamus. The thalamus is the most important part of your brain you have never heard of. It is the sensory gate. Everything you see, hear, or feel must pass through it. When you sleep, the thalamus closes the gate. It blocks the outside world. In FFY, prions eat the thalamus. The gate gets broken and stuck, wide open. Your brain cannot disconnect. It is permanently online, processing everything. You are exhausted, but your brain is shouting, "Danger! Stay awake!" forever. The disease usually kills in 12 to 18 months. It happens in 4 brutal stages. Stage 1, paranoia. It starts with strange panic attacks and a fear of sleeping. Your body floods with stress hormones. You feel like you are being hunted. Stage 2, hallucinations. Since you can't dream, dreams spill into reality. You start talking to people who aren't there. You are living a waking nightmare. Stage 3, total collapse. You lose weight rapidly. Your body temperature control fails. Sleep regulates your organs. Without it, your autonomic nervous system crashes. Stage 4, dementia. You stop speaking. You stop moving. You are trapped inside. At this point, the patient enters a state between sleep and death. Then, silence. Is this contagious? No. It is a genetic lottery. You must inherit the broken gene. Only about 40 families in the whole world have this gene. It is a family curse. But can it happen to anyone? Can a protein just break randomly? Rarely, yes. It is called sporadic fatal insomnia. It happens by pure bad luck. For centuries, this disease was just a ghost story, a curse that haunted one family. Until 1984. Meet Silvano, an Italian man who would solve the mystery with his life. One night at a party, Silvano realized something was wrong. He couldn't sweat properly. He looked in the mirror. His pupils were tiny pinpoints. He knew the family curse had arrived. But Silvano was a doctor too. He said, "I will stop sleeping and I will die." Film it. He sacrificed his final months to science. He let doctors record every moment of his decline. They watched him lose his mind. He would salute invisible soldiers and talk to ghosts. When he died, his brain was flown to America. And that is where they found the killer. They found the holes in his thalamus. And they identified the mutated prion protein. They traced his DNA back to a wealthy Venetian doctor in 1765. Patient 0. But here is a terrifying fact. Prions are not just genetic. They can be infectious. Remember mad cow disease? That was caused by prions too. Cows ate infected tissue, developed prions, and went mad. Then humans ate the cows. Or look at the 4 people in Papua New Guinea. They suffered from a disease called kuru. They practiced a funeral ritual where they ate the brains of their ancestors. Prions are terrifying because they are almost indestructible. Boiling won't kill them. Alcohol, acid, radiation, nothing works because they are not alive. You can't kill what's dead. This is why FFI has no cure. Antibiotics kill bacteria. Antivirals kill viruses. But we are trying. Scientists are working on gene silencing technology. If we can tell the DNA to stop making the protein, maybe we can stop the disease. Today, people carrying the gene are becoming scientists to save themselves. It is a race against time, a race against our own biology. But let's go back to you, sitting there, safe and healthy. You probably feel tired right now. You might even be annoyed that you have to sleep. Don't be. Sleep is the guardian of your sanity. It is the wall between you and chaos. So tonight, close your eyes and be grateful for the darkness. Sweet dreams. Your body is a complex machine, and we are just reading the manual. Subscribe now to not miss the next system update.